Downrange Stat Attack Sports here with Big Mo. How's everybody doing? We're going to be doing a draft today. This is only a $3 one. And we got the third position, I believe, maybe. Yep, third position. Stat Attack Sport right there. So we're picking out of the third position, guys. So how's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful, beautiful July 31st. Nice sunny day out here in Glendale, Arizona. It's only 105, 106, I don't know, maybe 107. It's nothing. Let me push down here. I'm ready. I'm ready to draft. Well, with the third pick, most likely I'm going to go after CeeDee Lamb. Unless it goes Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, then I'll go after Robinson. So we'll see how it goes, guys. So I'm already up over 300 drafts now. So it's starting to get, I already know where most people are going to go, how most people draft. Some of these guys I drafted before, but on this one, nope, I don't see anybody I know drafting with. So I think the only one I've Jack. I believe that's the only ones I drafted with. Let's see who else. Yeah, I think Jack's the only one. But that's okay, man. It's all good. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what the my cues right there. Let's see the chat. Let's see if anybody's messages. See if anybody answers right here. You never know. Draft's already started, so let me go to my queue. Yep. So I will get CeeDee Lamb, guys. So I'm gonna try to stack Dallas as I always do. My first pick, I try to stack that team. Most of the time, it can happen. Sometimes it doesn't. Actually, about half to be honest. But we'll see. Gibbs went. Then Jefferson. Jefferson's been falling because of certain injuries, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. I think he's gonna be fine come the beginning of the season. So these guys are getting him late. I've gotten him at the sixth and seventh position already since this fall. So I mean, hey, you're gonna give me a fifth, sixth, or seventh pick with Jefferson. I'm taking it every single time, guys. So yeah, I don't think you should be worried about that. He makes good quarterbacks great, and he makes great quarterbacks super Hall of Famers, and he makes crappy quarterbacks decent. Ask Darnold last year. He made Darnold look like an actual real quarterback for once. But I guess JSN is going to find out this year, guys. He's going to find out. I mean, I'm a USC fan. I love my USC players, but Darnold, come on, man. He hasn't really been that great in the NFL. Of course, he hasn't been as worse as some other people out there. So look at how this is going. Now we're looking. First round went Chase, Robinson. Of course, I got Lamb, Gibbs, Jefferson, Barkley, CMC, Neighbors, St. Brown, Nakua, Collins, and we'll see what this Stone Gator gets. Actually, I think I've seen the Stone Gator on another. I think I've seen it on Underdog and DraftKings. So we'll see. So he went on Brian Thomas, HN. Now the last draft I did, that had the same correlation right there, the same picks back to back. It wasn't number 12, it was number 11 because I had 12. And I went HN one time. No, I'm sorry. It was the draft before because I took HN on the last draft. It was the draft before. I do about 3 to 4 a day, guys. So sometimes I even do more. Sometimes if I'm off of work and even though I'm retired, I go to work. I do crazy stuff. I do side hustles and everything, trying to make that extra cash for just extra stuff to do. So while I come back, let me see who do I want, guys. So far we got HN, Genty, Drake London, and Nakua Drake London. I love that combo right there, guys. Then St. Brown, Henry, then AJ Brown. Now I've been seeing a lot of St. Brown and AJ Brown a lot lately on the drafts going together. So gotta see that. There goes McConkey after Bowers. So all right, let's look at who I would like coming up, guys. Okay, I like Chase Brown and I like Bucky. Then maybe a Trey McBride. I usually don't. Well, I guess I'm not getting Trey McBride since he just went after McConkey. Well, I'm definitely not going Kittle in this early in the draft, so it looks like I'll be going after other tight ends. I usually like to take one of the top three tight ends, but usually like late in the draft. So me, Bucky Irvin. Let me see. No, I'm going Chase Brown. That way, the guy with Chase doesn't go ahead and stack his team too well. Since Higgins went right after me, he's not going to really have that good of a stack now. He can only get Burrow. He might not even go Burrow now, knowing that he only has Chase. So he went after Wilson, Garrett Wilson, and Tyreek Hill. Now, I believe Tyreek Hill is on the decline. I'm not saying he's a bad player or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not saying anything like that. Not whatsoever. And I'm going after Bucky. So I started off with Lamb, Brown, and Irving. So, yep, Lamb, Chase Brown, and Bucky Irving, guys. That's a good start. That's a good start. Well, your first 3 rounds should be a good start for everybody because your top 3 picks should be real good no matter what, people. So, I mean, now I'm kind of surprised this guy over here that had CMC. I'm surprised he went with Bowers instead of waiting. He could have got McConkey, then come back and get Kittle. That way he stacked his San Fran team that has a good schedule in the playoffs too, and has an easier schedule than Bowers. Bowers is going to have to share time now. Even though he has a better quarterback, he's going to have to share time with Myers. Also, Jack Best will be there to take some. Thornton. They're going to be taking targets away from Bowers. And with Genty, he's going to take some targets away from Bowers too. So I think that's kind of a foolish pick. I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he was the number 1 tight end last year for a reason. But honestly, I think he would have been better off taking McConkey and then coming back and getting Kittle. It would have been a better team for him. But hey, that's okay. He would have got Josh Allen in the 3rd round, guys. So that's okay. Unflinching. Okay, you're unflinching. All right, that's fine. I mean, it's his team, not mine. Who am I? Who am I? I'm just a guy that I've won money on these games, so who am I? Who am I to say? I don't know. Maybe this guy's winning in another one, or one. Maybe he won in drafters last year. I don't know. This is my first year on drafters. My first year on Underdog. I only played. I believe last year was DraftKings, and then of course the Yahoo Fantasies, the ESPNs, and all that stuff. But now I'm into this best ball. I like the best ball better. Fits my schedule better too. So hopefully a lot of you guys out there start getting into this best ball. Let's get it bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Maybe they'll have more and more games. Hopefully this year my goal is 500 drafts. I'm already over 300. Last year I only went I think close to 200, or I might have hit 200 last year. But my goal is 500 this year and 1,000 next year. I'll take the winnings I have from this year and I'll put it over to make me 1,000. That's how I'm getting 500 drafts this year. It's from the winnings from last year, using them all up and try to win the big money, man. I won a lot of the little to medium money. Now I need to win the big money, guys. I need that belt, man. I need that belt. I won DFS, which is Daily Fantasy Sports for you guys that don't know. Yeah, I won a couple of them last year, football and baseball, and they're $1,000 off of $1. Won $3 and won 1,000. So that's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, it was cool winning over like 14,000 people, and you got the best team. It's kind of cool. All right, now I might as well go after Pickens, guys. Yeah, might as well go after Pickens. That way I can actually get my Dallas stack. Now here's the question. Where do I go from here? I see someone already got my Walker, so all right. We got Sutton out there. DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf because Sutton. Should I go DK or should I go Jameson Williams? Well, I'm not gonna let the other guy stack his team right here, so I am gonna go Williams. Let's see. Hopefully Dallas has a good year this year. Williams, actually, I know what? I should have actually went down and got Ridley instead, guys. That was a mistake. It's not a mistake. Both guys are good guys. I like them both. I like them both the same, but I really should have got on Ridley on this one. I like Jameson Williams. Don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of really nervous about can Golf do it without Johnson? That's the main question. And realistically, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Golf this, Golf." Let me tell you something. Golf had his best year last year by far, and was only 8th in fantasy sports on the quarterbacks. Think about that. His best year only got him to 8th. That makes you wonder about these others. Is he going to hurt now without Johnson, or what? So let's see. Yeah, by the time it comes back to me, guys, I probably won't even be able to get who's on my queue. But after Jameson, of course, went Ridley, I was talking about, then DK Metcalf, then James Conner, Rashid Rice. I should have went Rice too. That's another one I could have went. Then Kamara, Flowers, and Flowers he hooks up with Lamar Jackson on that team right there. So that guy's looking good. He's got good running backs. He got Henry and Walker. I love Walker. I've been drafting him a lot. I got a high percentage of Walker. So like I said, you got St. Brown and Flowers, and with Flowers he has Jackson for his quarterback. So that's a good team right there for, what was that? White Milk? Okay. White Milk 24. Nice name, I guess. But let's see, on this 12th team, these teams are the ones that you can really stack and you can make your team real strong on the 12 or 1 because you get those back-to-back picks real quick. Now, he went, Brian Thomas Jr. was a great pick. HN, great pick. Evans, good pick right there. JSN, I don't know how he's gonna be doing this year because he got Darnold, new coaching staff. That coaching staff's run heavy. Then he has Waddle and Judy. So I don't know about. I mean, I like both of them, but I don't know. I think he could have got Hunter would have been a better choice for him. I think since he already had Brian Thomas Jr. Could have got Hunter and then went down later to get Lawrence, and then Tootin and Tank because I don't think NTN's worth the pick. Now after Judy went Pacheco, and that's now he has Mahomes and Pacheco, which is good, and he has Worthy, so he has a KC stack right there on the 11th, the Chad. Actually, I think I've drafted with the Chad on another site. But that's a pretty good team too right there because he has Kittle, he has Collins, Worthy, then he has Genty and Pacheco. That's a good start right there. This is a pretty tough team right here. They got a couple tough teams going so far, guys. Some of these teams are looking real nice. Then Drizzy Bars, he has Jefferson, Harrison, T-Mac, and DK Metcalf for receivers and McBride for tight end. Now, he has no running back, and he's got to probably go Henderson here, so I probably won't get my Henderson. See, he went Henderson, guys. And then now it's on me. Who do I want? Well, I'm going to go Myers, and then I'm going to try to come back around and get Tricky Ricky. If Ricky goes for some reason before then I'll end up getting Pollard maybe, or no Downs, then Addison, then Ibuka. See, my ADP is a lot different than these guys. Ooh, Tricky Ricky, I want to get you. So here I got the stack that I like now. Not a stack, but I got the players I like. So I got 5 receivers in the first 7 rounds. That's fine. I got Lamb, Brown, Irvin, Pickens, Williams, Myers, and Pearsall. So it's very, very solid. I like that team so far, guys. And let's see what the first team looking like. He has Chase, Wilson, Hill. He did win and get Burrow, so I'm surprised by that. Swift, Harvey, and Kelsey. Now with Swift, I mean, they picked up J.K. Dobbins, and that makes me wonder why they picked him up. I still like Harvey. I think he was a good back in college. I think he fits into Peyton's good old system over there. And with Swift, I think Ben Johnson, guys, Ben Johnson's going to know how to use him. Because if Ben Johnson didn't like him, there was a lot of rumors out there Ben Johnson don't like him. Well, if Ben Johnson didn't like him, he would adjust this position in the draft a lot earlier than he did. So I actually think he likes Swift. I don't think he ever had a problem with Swift. And if he did, they must have solved it by now for them not to pick someone or even draft anybody at all besides Montague, even though I like Montague. So we'll see how that goes, guys. There goes Pollard. So after Pearsall went Laporta, Jennings, Hawkinson, O'Dunes, Reed, Addison, Pollard, and Golden. The Golden Knight. That's what we're gonna call him. Have you ever seen that movie CIA with The Rock and Kevin Hart? They called Kevin Hart in high school the Golden Knight. Golden Knight, Golden Knight. If you ever seen that, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm liking my team so far. I got my 2 running backs coming back in the 8th and 9th round. I'm gonna probably have to start looking for a QB, guys, to decide which way I want to go. There goes Downs. See, this guy on the 12th is just getting stronger and stronger. I mean, I love Downs. I think Downs gonna have a great, but I think Downs gonna. I think he's better off having Jones over Richardson. I think Richardson just runs it too much. They say that he's improved. They say he's looking better, and I hope that because I want the best for Richardson. I actually like Richardson. I picked him a lot last year. I was disappointed. I might get him in late rounds just for the hope that he was what I thought he would be when he came out of college. So we'll see. So and then when we got Aaron Jones, I'm not a big Aaron Jones fan. I really think that Jordan Mason's gonna take his job. And if Jordan Mason's right here, if he actually makes it to me, I will get Jordan Mason, guys. But I don't think he's gonna make it to me. Too many people right here. Look, too many people. So we'll see what I want to get coming up. Well, coming up, I don't know, guys. It's kind of shaky ground over here. I better try to get Dax. That's gonna be the 2 guys I have on my queue right now. It's Jordan Mason and Dak Prescott. So we'll see how everything goes, guys. Godwin just went. Higgins went right before him, and before him was Robinson Jr. from Washington. There goes Jordan Mason. I didn't really think he was going to make it back to me, guys. I know. I mean, he's on a team. The guy already has Brees Hall, Alvin Kamara, and now Jordan Mason. So his group is okay, but his receiver group is awesome with Neighbors, A.J. Brown, Chris Olave if he can stay out of concussion protocol, and then Reed. And I think Reed's going to have a bounce back year, and Jordan Love, I think, is going to have actually a come out year this year, guys. I think he's going to come out and I think he's going to ball. Last year he was injured a lot, so I think that had a lot to do with it. Well, we're about to find out everything. There goes Fields. So after Mason, now it's already my pick, and where do I want to go? Well, I can go Bo Nix, then come back and get Evan Ingram. Try to get Mims later. Dak's. That's really jumping up to get Dak. I think I'm going to do this. I got 3 seconds left. I'll just do that just to piss someone off. Yeah, I know. The guy that has Sutton might have went for him, so he decided to get Mayfield since he had Ibuka. And then I'll come back and I'll get Dak, so I don't have to worry about quarterback for the rest of the draft. So there goes J.K. Dobbins. There goes Andrews. I am going to get Dak, so I went back-to-back quarterback. And pretty much, let's bring up the roster, guys. Yeah, they don't have the same bye week, so I'm good to go on quarterback. I don't have to worry about quarterback for a while now. Now I can really concentrate on everything else, hammer it out. And let's see. Ingram ain't going to last to get back to me. I already know that, but I will queue him anyways. Let's see. Might even put Brock Purdy down. I only got Knicks to. That's because I have plans on getting Mims and also Bryant. I don't think I'm going to get any of those running backs since Dobbins and RJ Harvey are already gone. So I won't get them running backs. I'd love to get Evan Ingram, but I don't think he's going to make it back. There's too many people before me. Now, after I picked up Prescott, went Trey Harris, Kyler Murray, Jalen Warren, Zach Charbonnet, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren. Now, Tyler Warren would have been one I wouldn't mind getting either. I think he has a lot of talent. He was the number 1 rated tight end coming out of the draft, even though Loveland was picked ahead of him. But I like Loveland because of 2 reasons. Number 1, he got most of the receptions in Michigan, and they didn't throw that much. But they made sure they got it to him. And he did whatever he could with that ball, and he did well with it. And he was drafted by Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson knows how to get the most out of his tight ends. Look at Laporta's rookie year. And I'm hoping he does that for Loveland this year. So I will try to go get Loveland later on in the draft. Now, with my queue, I mean, if Brock Purdy comes back to me, I'm going to get Brock Purdy since I got Ricky Pearsall, and then I'll try to get Garendel later on in the draft. But so far, I don't know it's going to happen like that. After Pittman and Warren, when Darnell Mooney, and then after Mooney went Scatterbo. I love Scatterbo. I live here in Arizona. I love watching him play in college. I went to one of his games. I love watching the guy. I mean, I think the guy's a beast. I think he has a lot of heart, and I think he'll do well in the NFL. And then you got Shaheed. I love Shaheed also. I think he's one of those make or break guys on your week. He's either going to get 0 to 5 points tops, or he's going to bust out with a 17 to 25 point game for you. I think he'd be like a perfect flex on one of those weeks, guys. Then they also got Tracy went, and then Hollywood Brown. Oh, there goes Spears. Oh, man, that guy jumped to get Spears, too. I love getting Spears, guys. Too bad. I'm not getting Spears this one. I have like a 60% Spears. I get him 60% of the time, so looks like I'm not getting him this time. All right, we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll go there. All right. Just queuing a bunch of guys I want. I might even go ham. Who knows? All right, that's enough for queuing. That's got enough. No, I won't even come close again. And these guys cleared. So golf, May. There goes Brock Purdy. Did he? Yeah, he has Jennings. Okay. But I say, did he even have any 49ers? But he had Jennings, so that's cool. So I'm 2 away right now. Let's see who I might go. Actually, I think I know exactly how I'm going to do this. Let me see. Just kind of figure out who this guy's going to get. He went to Joko, okay. I think I'm gonna do something there. I know it's a little bit awkward, but I have my reasons. Jordan Love, I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year, so I don't want to lose a chance. I don't want these guys. See, these guys already going. He's the guy with Burrow right here in the first position. I believe he was gonna hit Love anyways. So he went Burden. Now who's the next guy gonna go? Most likely, I'm gonna go after Tucker Kraft. That way, I double up with Love, and I'm gonna try to later on, late in the draft, get Wicks, so I have a nice little stack with Green Bay. I know I should get Marvin Mims. I really do know I should get Marvin Mims because I took Bo Nix, but I think Kraft would be better. So I'm gonna take Kraft. Now I'm happy with this draft. I think it's an excellent draft so far, guys. It's looking great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There goes Bateman. Does he have any other players from them? No. Really? Well, I see him getting Debo Samuel since he has Daniels, and that's cool. And especially if Scary Terry, he's crying for a trade again. I mean, the guy had his career year last year. Why would he want to get traded? Or unless he's just having problems with Daniels. These are the things you have to ask yourself. Why a guy like that, who had his career year last year, did excellent, they finally get a good quarterback for him, and he wants out? So what's the reason why he wants out? They just brought in Debo Samuel. Is that a reason? Money the reason? Is Daniels the reason? Is the coaching the reason? I guess all these will be answered pretty soon, hopefully. It'd be nice to get an answer, though. Okay. Oh, Garendel finally went. I was hoping to get him on the way back. I was going to try to get him and Mims, but I don't think neither one's going to last. But if Mims goes, like I said, I can still get Bryant. I can get Pat Bryant, the rookie. There goes Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is gone. So, I already have my 3 quarterbacks. I'm done. I'm not getting any more. I'm going to try to stack those teams that I have my quarterbacks for. And that's 3 teams that I believe are going to score a lot. And that's what I try to do. I try to stack teams that are going to score a lot. Sometimes I'll try to stack Carolina because they got a good playoff schedule, and I think Bryce Young's going to have a good year this year. I think they're going to be a surprise team down there in the AFC South. I mean NFC South. My bad. In the NFC South, because the simple fact is they all got weak defenses. So that's all a shootout. It's a shootout. And they're all going to shoot it up, man. They're going to just score, score, score. And usually the team that has the ball last is going to probably win that game over there in the NFC South. And you can say the same thing about the AFC South, really. I mean, I think all of them are all close together too this year now. I mean, this is all on paper because they have to play the games, guys. On paper is how I'm talking because it's all about stats to me. And on the stat wise, that's what it looks like, those teams. And then I got to go with the people that have easy playoff schedules, guys. I really do. That's how I go. Oh, wow, I do get Mims, guys. All right. Well, I only have 2 running backs, but, they're my anchor running backs, guys. So I got to start going to some running backs since I have 6 receivers now. Oh, man. Actually, we'll see. We'll see how this goes right here. I got 3 guys. I got Ray Davis, Tootin, and Ferguson. I believe it's pronounced Blyshul Tootin. Well, I can't get on Ferguson since this guy went and got him. Yeah, well, he has 2 back-to-back Denver or Dallas players, guys. So I don't have to worry about the Ferguson deal. Oh, it looks like I'm not going to get Davis either. So it looks like Tootin if you mix it back to him, unless this guy gets Tootin. We'll see, but I believe he's going to get. Oh, you got Nick Chubb, so I get Tootin. All right, let's go with Tootin, guys. So I get Tootin. I believe he has that outside speed. I believe by the end of the year, when it comes playoff time for fantasy football, this guy's going to ball out, man. Remember, weeks 15, 16, 17 are the fantasy football. If this team can make the playoffs right there in the top 2 right here, and then I got a good chance of moving on with the team I have right here because of the playoff schedules. So now, too bad Tank won't make it back to me, guys. And if I were to get a 4th quarterback, it would be right here, Bryce Young. See, I see Dobbs here. I'm not a big Dobbs fan. I would get him only because I have, who. So let's go get Pat Bryant queued up. McMillan because he had 8 touchdowns as a backup role last year. I still like Ward. Let's see. I like Likely even though he's injured. He might come back and then ball out. Yeah, man. Strange. Good tight end right there, I believe. I might get it on Jerome Ford, but I believe he has the starting role. All right. Okinawa, I think, is a good. It's actually Okono or Okono, however you pronounce Chig. But I call him Okinawa because I can't pronounce it. So I just call him Okinawa. But I think he's a good tight end, guys. And then after that, where can we look? Oh, man. Oh, Rico Dowdle's still there. Now I'm going to pretty much go after, guys, Miles Sanders. I'm going to cue him because I do have Dak Prescott, and then he's the one that's running the first teams right now on running back. So Arroyo, he got not lucky, but he was fortunate that Noah Fant's out of there. Plus, I don't believe Noah Fant's that great of a tight end. I had him a lot last year, and he was just a big disappointment. And it could have been just a system they were running. And maybe he'll explode over there in Cincinnati since he just got signed by Cincinnati. Rashard Smith, I think he might be a good guy to pick up. Hunter, I like Woody because I believe both those guys in front of him can be injured at any time. Giddens, I love Giddens. If good old Jonathan Taylor goes down, Giddens, I don't think they're going to miss a beat with him. I like Royals also with his speed. Taj Brooks, you never know. Go ahead and get a handcuff from my Chase Brown. Marshawn Lloyd's injured, so now I don't want to touch him. I was touching him a lot, but now that he's injured, I think it's just a nagging injury that's going to keep on coming back, guys. So we'll see. Wow, I'm just queuing up, guys. There's Wicks. There's Monagay. Monagay is, I believe, a good guy too. And Krosky Merritt, just in case Robinson Jr. just flails out. Sanders, I love him as a tight end. All right. Any more running backs that I was thinking about? I like Jalen Coker is another one I like. Devin Neal. I like Devin Neal. And then where's Keandre Miller? Trying to get Keandre too. Let me get him queued up also. Let's chill. There he is, Keandre Miller. All right, that's enough for the queuing. Now let's talk more about the draft going on, guys. And right now, after I picked two and went Kyle Williams, it's my pick again. I get Bryant. You know it. There we go. Got my stack for Denver. All right. After that went forward, too bad. All right. So I'm going to go Miles Sanders after this, guys. But yeah, I like it so far. I like my team. I don't know why this thing keeps on coming up here. Distracting. All right. Miles Sanders. There we go. Yep, I like Miles Sanders right there in the 15th round. That's fine. I believe he is the starter right now. He's the one getting the first team reps and OTAs in camp right now also. So we'll see. So now I got Sanders. I got Pickens and Lamb, Sanders, and Dak. So yeah, we're good to go. I'm not a big Cowboy fan, but I am on this draft. Yep. Maybe I might be voting for the Cowboys to have the best year of their year. That'd be perfect for this one. Win me some money, I'll be happy. You win me this first prize, guys, I'll be a Dallas fan. I'll even draft you next year too. So okay, all right. Let me see how everybody else is doing down here. That's where he started faltering. See, some of these guys know how to draft heavy on top real well. Then when you get down to the bottom, it's just like a bunch of blah, blah, blah. I mean, you got Stafford that has back problems right now. I love Stafford as a player. I think he's a gamer, he's a baller. But you ever remember that movie, Any Given Sunday? And you had Willie Beeman. He took out, I guess the guy's name was Cam, if I remember right. And Cam worked hard. They said he's a freak because he came back, but his back started hurting again. And then Willie Beeman went back in. Well, that's the same thing I feel about Stafford. I think he has the heart. Don't get me wrong. He has the heart. Super Bowl champion now. He has the heart. He has the brains. But I don't know if his body can hold up, guys. And it's kind of sad because you know what? I love Stafford. I remember watching him at University of Georgia, guys. The guy's a gamer. I love it. There goes Dowdle now. See, someone already got Richardson. I was trying to think if I can get him like real late. I might get a fourth quarterback with Richardson. I hope Richardson does good. Don't get me wrong. I have him in some of my other drafts, but I do have a lot of his players. I have a lot of Josh Downs. I have a lot of Alec. Oh my gosh, I believe it's Pierce. I drew a brain fart right there, guys. Alec Pierce. It is right here next to him. Duh. Alec Pierce. I have a lot of Alec Pierce. I got a lot of DJ Giddens. So if he throws out of the backfield to Giddens and Giddens goes down for 40, 50 yards out of the backfield, I would love it. I love to see it. So we'll see. And then, of course, Darnold went after me and Leggett. I like Xavier Leggett. Hopefully he can get the ball more. I mean, I don't think they're going to be really getting into him much. He's like a third guy, maybe a second guy. We'll see how long Thielen lasts. I don't know, man. Is Father Time ever going to catch up to that man? Or is he just like another Wes Welker or Edelman that just plays till he's old, but still, I mean, they were still great in their age. I mean, when they finally fell off, they fell off. Is that going to be the year for Adam Thielen this year? Who knows? If it is, then you got Xavier Leggett in the number 2 spot. Him in the number 2 or the number 1, and depending on how well T-Mac does. And they still got Jalen Coker out there, guys. Jalen Coker has good hands and everything. Plus, they have Jatavian Sanders at tight end. So I really do think, let me see, Carolina, I think they're going to have about 7 wins this year, guys. I really do. I believe in them this year. I believe that Bryce Young, after his benching, I think he woke up. And then that could be also Richardson, too. Richardson might have just woke up from last year. Now he's out this year to prove something. He has something to prove, and he really does, because he has a real bad name right now in the NFL. He gave up. He was starting to suck. He couldn't throw with the beans. I'm hoping this offseason he worked real hard, because I am going to pick him in a couple other drafts. I'm going to try to get him late. I'm not going to get him early. I'm going to try to get him late and see how it works out. He's like flyer, man. He's one of those guys. If he hits, great, because I got him real late. If he doesn't, it's a chance I take. And it's kind of like the chance I take when I get CMC. When I get CMC in the first round, it's a chance you're taking. If he's healthy, you know he's a number one, number two fantasy football player in the NFL. If he gets injured, well, that's the chance you take, and I'm willing to take that chance a lot this year. Why not? All right, now we're going to look at who else I want. I want to make sure I get Giddens, guys. I love Giddens. I was talking about him earlier. So let's go ahead and get him. That brings me up to 5 running backs. Let's see where I go next. Hopefully none of these guys get a Royal. I like a Royal. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. Let's see. Love. I got his. All right. We'll see how this goes. We're going to see how it goes, guys. After Giddens went Hunter. Oh, yeah, I do get a Royal. Let me go ahead and get a Royal for the Flyer. Now, I'm just hoping that he doesn't have the same bye week. Nope, 5-8, 5-8. I think that needs to stop. That's starting to bother me. I don't know why he keeps on doing that. So far, my team's looking pretty good, guys. I like my wide receivers. I like my running backs, and I love my quarterbacks. I can say I love my wide receivers too, actually. So we're good to go so far. I got my 2 tight ends. I might only go 2 tight ends. I'll probably get Jatavian Sanders later on, guys. We'll see. I don't know yet. We might not. I'm gonna see if I can get him in the last round, 19th or last round. We'll see. Most likely, I'm gonna try to squeeze him out to the 20th, but I don't think he'll last to the 20th round. And if I do need another tight end, if I don't get Sanders, I can always go after Gadsden from the rookie from the Chargers, or I can go after Fannin also for Cleveland. So those are 2 guys I think have a lot of upside. So I'll take my chances with them. Oh, there went Woody Marks. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, there goes Royals. Oh man, that was one of my next picks. That's okay. On my next pick, I'm gonna probably have to go Ayamanor. I like Ayamanor, but I might actually go after Wicks instead. Yeah, I might have to go after Wicks. Or I might even go Coker, then get Wicks later. It matters. Let's see how they are down here on the ADP. Now, Wicks is before Coker, so I'll get Wicks before Coker. I am going to go probably 9 running or wide receivers. I go to 9 wide receivers a lot, sometimes 10. And I'll probably, let me see. Yeah, I'll probably, we'll see how that falls. So I might not even get him because he's coming up, guys. So that's okay, guys. Ayamanor went. Sanders went, so I'm not getting Sanders. So I'm sticking with my 2 tight ends. I'm not going any further than that on tight ends. I'm just not. I'm just going to go after Wicks. I'm going to go after Coker. I'm going to go after Neal, Montague, and Krosky Merritt. Those are the guys I'm going to try to target. And Fannin and Keandre Miller. So I might go another tight end. I might go Fannin. We'll find out. I don't know. Keandre Miller, there was a lot of talk about him. If he's healthy, that's great. I'll try to get him on the last pick. Him or Neal. Now, I like Neal for the simple fact I watched a lot of him in college. He went for over 4,000 yards in college, guys. The guy was a beast. He's the only reason I think even Kansas University is on the football map. I'm telling you, that map right there is so huge. But the reason why they're even on there is because of Devin Neal. Devin Neal was a beast in college. Yeah, I don't think he got the due that a lot of these other guys got because they're on better teams. They're on teams that were known for football. Kansas is known for basketball. A lot of people know that. But thanks to Devin Neal, he put them on the map, guys. I really do believe that. Because they were nothing like 5 years ago. And he was there for 4 years, and now there's something. Come on. All right, guys. I got Wicks. Perfect. All right. We'll see how this goes. Interesting. These guys are, yeah, there we go. All right. Coker, we will get you, buddy. Oh, and I got Coker. Now, let me take away my. Oh, I got no more receivers there. So I ended up getting my 9 receivers like I said I would. Let's see how this everything else goes. Montague already went. Too bad. I already have 5 running backs, and I'm not worried because you look at my running back list, guys. I got Chase Brown, Bucky Irvin, Tootin, Miles Sanders, Giddens. Now, Brown and Irvin are going to be my anchors. You know that, and they're going to be awesome. Tootin, a lot of potential. Sanders is the number 1 guy right now, as it is in camp. It's Miles Sanders, and he's going to be on a high-scoring offense. So that's good. Maybe they'll get down to the 2 or 3, and they give it to Miles to scamper in like on a little sweep or something. And then Giddens, if anything happens to Taylor, Giddens going to go right into that role, and they're not going to miss a beat, guys. Now, I know Taylor's better than him at this moment, but I think Giddens might be a better player than Taylor ever was in the future. I think Giddens has that much talent. So, but you know what they say about talent. You can have it, but you got to put it on the field too, guys. You have all the talent in the world, but if you can't perform under the lights, well, good are you? So, anyways, and there goes Joe Flacco. Well, I see Walker went to Mostert. Krosky Merritt went. Blake Corum went. Okay. There goes Austin from Pittsburgh. McLeod. Roman Wilson. Oh, no, that's Russell Wilson. My bad. Because it's the quarterback. I was thinking it was going to be Roman Wilson from Pittsburgh, but it's red. It's not gold. So that means his quarterback is Russell Wilson. Plus, it says a Giant, so duh. Anyways, there goes Gray, Fryermuth. Gray's actually a good pickup in the last round. Anything happens to Kelsey, Gray's going to be balling, guys. Excellent pickup for your last pick. Good job. Now, do I really want to go Harold Fannin for Cleveland, or do I want to go play safe with Keandre Miller or Neal? I don't know. I like my 5 running backs. Well, we'll see. We will see. I don't know, guys. It's kind of hard. Boutte. You know what? That Boutte is a perfect pick in the 20th round, guys. He's one of those guys that you never know. He might just come up and just kick the blank out of people, and people didn't even know. And Lambert Smith right there with the Chargers, there's a lot of buzz about him in camp. So that's an excellent 20th round pick, too. So this guy that took Krosky, let's see who this is. That took Krosky and Lambert. All right, let's see who it is, guys. Jort McBort. Or is it Jort? Yeah, Jort McBort. I like the way he drafted at the end of his draft right here on the last 2 rounds. I actually love it. Even that third to last, I think he could have got Johnson one more round back, but that's okay. Oh, Theo Johnson, that is, of the Giants. I think he could have gotten him later. Oh, there went Neal on me. So I'm not going to be able to get Neal. So, Miller, I know I'm going to go after Miller, guys. I'm only going to go with my 2 tight ends. I'm not going to go with 3. I like my 2 tight ends. I'm going to go with Keandre Miller. It's a flyer for the last pick, either one. So there we go. Let's go over my team, guys. My quarterbacks, Bo Nix, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love. And you're looking at 3 quarterbacks that are starters, and all 3 can be easily top 10. Easy top 10, guys. And that's what you want to see. You want to have 3 top 10 quarterbacks. You really do. I believe all 3 of them are going to be top 10, and that's going to help me beat these guys. At least get to second place so I can go on to the next round. And once I go on to the next round, I got an easy playoff schedule with Dallas. And I believe Green Bay has an easy 1 or 2 games in that spat. Denver, I think, is the one that has a hard schedule in the playoffs. But that's okay. And then on my running backs, I got Chase Brown, Bucky Irvin, Tootin, Sanders, Giddens, and Keandre Miller. I love it. Then I really love my receivers because I got CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jameson Williams, Jacoby Myers, Tricky Ricky Pearsall, Marvin Mims. I think Marvin Mims is more one of those guys I'm going to have since it's his best ball. I want to catch him on 3 to 4 real good spike weeks. And that's what I'm hoping for when I got him. Same thing with Pat Bryant, guys, and also Wicks. Wicks usually has about 2 to 3 spike weeks, and I'm hoping all these spike weeks are not on the same week. That way they're spread out and they help me win this thing. And then Coker, I think Coker's going to be up and coming wide receiver. And then with my tight ends, just Arroyo and Tucker Kraft. And I believe Kraft's going to have a career year. And I think Arroyo's going to shock people. You never know. Arroyo could be the next Bowers. If not Bowers, McBride. He might have McBride numbers and not the touchdowns like McBride last year. Had all those receptions and yards, but no touchdowns. He only had, 2 or 3 maybe tops. I think Arroyo's going to be the same way, 2 or 3 tops, but I think he's going to get a lot of receptions. I think he's going to get those little passes over the middle for 3 to 4 yards because he can't find anyone deep because he's running and scared for his life. That's the way Darnold is, and he'll dump it off to his tight end for 2 or 3 yard gain. And hopefully he gets a bunch of those because it's a PPR or half PPR. So I'm going to be getting points for his receptions. That's how I think he's going to score for me. So let's go back to the lobby, guys. And thank you for joining. Remember to subscribe. Push that notification bell and like, guys. Give me those likes. Give me comments. Write to me. Say you need to improve on this. I think you can do this better. Tell me how I'm talking. Say, hey, you need to improve on this. I don't have a radio voice, and I don't got no video voice or actor voice. Sorry, I don't. But, I try to give you information here. I try to tell you good reasons why we got these people, and I try to give you good things about all these players getting picked up around. So you guys take care. Stat Attack out.